How much do I offer on a home? Many buyers are worried about that. Anthony Lamacchia here, broker owner of Lamacchia Realty, to answer that question. Very simply, here's your answer. As much as you can. Offer as much as you can, as much as you are able. Now, some of you hear that and go, well, what do you mean? I don't want to overpay. Okay, well, listen, if you're not willing to be bold and to put big offers on the table, you're going to have a very hard time getting your offers accepted right now. It's just the market that we're in. It's been like that for about a year since the beginning of COVID. Actually, been like that for a few years, but it's really gotten stir crazy since the pandemic began because there's less home sellers and there's more home buyers. There's a lot of money out there. So when I say offer as much as you can, the reason I say that is even if you're paying a little more than, I love when people say, well, I'm paying more than I should. Okay, what are you paying more? $5,000? You're spending $400,000. If you spend $405,000, it doesn't make a difference because that house is going to be worth $420,000 in 6 months. This is what's happening to home prices right now. So if you buy a home for $400,000, okay, and in a year, that home is likely worth at least $450,000. Now, there's some markets, Miami-Dade County, I was just looking at reports, home prices are up 70%. There's a lot more luxury sales, so it's tugging it up, but everyday homes, though, they're up at least 30%. Same thing here in Massachusetts, in the suburban areas around Boston. When you get just outside of greater Boston, home prices are up way more than 20%. So really, if it's 20%, that 40 turns into a 480. So who cares if you pay 405 down here? It doesn't matter. We are nowhere near a market crash. I did a video recently where I talked about when will the housing market crash, and I explained inventory is far too low for that to even happen. It's not possible for that to happen because inventory is too low. Could happen in 3, 4, 5 years, but let's follow that example. Let's say that does happen in 3, 4, 5 years. Let's say this property in a year that you pay, I'm going to put a 5 here, you pay 405 for, is worth 480 in a year. And let's say next year is similar, because I think it will be. That 480 turns into what? 48 and 48's 96. 96 on top of 480 is 576. Great. Now the property's worth close to 600,000. Then let's say the market starts going down. So let's pretend this keeps going. Value's up here. And let's say there's a market adjustment in 3, 4 years, because at some point it's going to happen. Let's say values come down 10%. Okay? You're still, I shouldn't have came that far. You're still here. It's simple. Stop stressing. Stop worrying about getting in a situation. In this market, it doesn't make sense to do it. Stop worrying about getting yourself in a situation where you're going to pay $5,000 more than the next guy. I know many of you don't care about that, but there's still some of you that go nuts over it. What should I offer? As much as you can. If you get it, awesome. If you don't, go to the next one. Happy home buying, my friends. Thanks for tuning in.